In this problem, we're going to be adding two polynomials. It just happens to be that these two polynomials have fractions involved in them, but it's the same as when we have integers, in that we're going to be looking for those that have like terms. So when we're adding these two, we're looking at our x to the third terms, and our x to the third terms have coefficient 3/8 and a positive 5/8. So we're going to be adding those two together. That's my x to the third terms. Then I'm going to be looking at my x squared terms, and they're both negative. So I'm going to write this as, we're going to do a plus, a negative 5/7, and a negative 2/7, and those are my x squareds. And then my constant terms. So I'm just going to bring those together as negative 2/5 and 7/5. The nice thing about this problem is that I have common denominators already. So I have 3 plus 5, which gives me 8 over 8 x to the third. Then I have minus 5 and a minus 2, which gives me a negative 7 over 7 x to the second. And then I have a negative 2 and a positive 7, which gives me a positive 5 over 5. I can then simplify that to x to the third. This becomes minus 1, so minus x squared plus 1. The next problem asks me to subtract 2x squared minus 3x plus 5 from 4x squared minus 5x plus 10. So I'm going to subtract this polynomial from this polynomial. So I'm going to need to write this one first, and then I'm going to be subtracting the first one, 2x squared minus 3x plus 5. So I'm subtracting this one from this one. When I do my subtraction, I need to make sure that I carry my subtraction sign through, and I make sure to change the signs of every term inside of my second polynomial. So this becomes 4x squared minus 5x plus 10 minus 2x squared plus 3x minus 5. So notice that my terms inside the polynomial were positive, negative, positive, and now they've become negative, positive, negative. So they change the signs inside the polynomial. Then we're going to look for like terms, and we have a 4x squared and a minus 2x squared. That gives me 2x squared. And we have a negative 5x and a positive 3x. Sometimes it's good to underline what we're looking at. So a negative 5x and a positive 3x, that gives me a negative 2x. And then we have a positive 10 and a negative 5, so that gives me a positive 5.